You know, I spent probably the last hour trying to test my chat and it still doesn't work. It's like it would work every once in a while and then just quit. So I don't know what to do about it. I tell you, after that club ladder yesterday, I am sore. I did not want to get out of bed, but I chose the longest route for this. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's called Sacre Blue. I think it's 40 something miles. But yeah, I woke up, got out of bed, and I was hurting. I was gonna race this, but honestly don't know anymore. What's going on, Tim? You're a glutton for punishment. I am. I really am. Man, I had so much fun yesterday doing that club ladder, though. I'm already looking forward to the next one. So I haven't really talked a whole lot about joining this team because it was such a process. I had to uh, send in a video. It was like a 5-minute video of me weighing myself, moving the scale around. I had to get a 40-pound dumbbell to show that weight. It was a bunch of big process, and then I had to send a separate video for my height. It took me, I'd say, about a week, maybe a little longer, to actually join the team. Actually, speaking of that, let's see if my jersey's in. It's another application process just to get the jersey. Oh, jeez. But they said it was going to take like 3 or 4 weeks just to get the jersey in. So, no, I don't have it yet. Ken says, I bet they're happy with you. They were pretty excited. It was funny because in Discord, a lot of them were saying like, we're glad you're on the team, just don't suck. So, I did not suck yesterday. And they kept making fun of me for saying I was in zone 2, low threes. And they were all dying on the Discord. But I did ask permission for the next few live streams I do on the club ladder races if I could actually include the Discord, and they were good with it. So it'll be a little more interesting to watch instead of me just responding to them on Discord. But they were a really strong team. I'm glad to be on the team. It's Team Coalition, by the way. For those that don't know, I believe it's also in my name on my Zwift profile. And said it was great to watch. Man, that was probably my favorite race as far as the enjoyment I had in it. It was so much fun to even just ride it. It really gamified it when you have someone that's really knowledgeable in the races to tell you what to do or just to test your abilities. So I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty dead at the end of it. So for the longest time, I've always been a runner, but I mix this drink and you'll probably always see me drink it before stream. It's a Tailwind. It's just a powder um, form that you can add to water, but it's got, I believe it's 25 to 30 milligrams of caffeine, 25 grams of carbs per scoop, and I do 2 scoops. So all these 4 a.m. rides that I do, it's very important I get some caffeine in. Then once I get off the bike, that's when I get my coffee. But we still have 8 minutes left. I'm not even going to try to say this title of this, because I have no idea. Road Boo? Rabbi? Rue? I don't know. He said I was right by calling Jimbo their sprinter. I saw he was doing nothing for the last 20 minutes. Yeah, the leader kind of has raced all these guys before, and they sent a really um, like a very detailed chart of everyone on our team and everyone on the opposite team, and they compare between our riders. And they don't have data on me yet, except for yesterday's race, to actually use my information for the race. But they had someone in the past that they kind of used the statistics on, and you can kind of judge how well you might do based on that. But man, they have charts and maps, and we have a discussion before then on when we're all going to attack. So it's so organized. Third place he got. And said, you now have a target on your back. I might. I don't know. I think the next club ladder race is still in the works, but I believe it's this next Friday. I believe that's the 18th. I definitely feel my hamstrings after that sprint. This is probably one of my lowest mileage weeks that I've had in a while. I think last week I rode 165 miles. Week before that was like 214 something. And I'm only at 120 right now. After this, I'll be 160, but still, I've had a more, I guess, higher intensity rides lately. And so you'll be their secret for a while, but other teams will soon mark you a lot easier. Oh, a lot closer, excuse me. I don't know. It kind of seems like they challenge a lot of the same teams. Um, I believe we're facing Rhino on Friday. Um, they're still choosing maps and picking power-ups. So I'm not sure if it's actually been confirmed yet, because I won't even get the link for the race until probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But man, it was just so much fun. And being able to be on a team with riders that can also push and stick with each other, it's pretty sweet. Actually, I'm gonna go grab something real quick. Oh, I'll be right back. All right. Still getting used to these clip ins. About 2.5 minutes left. I haven't even drank half of my drink yet. I might have to find a different streaming service other than OBS. I don't know if there is one, but the problem with the OBS is if you want any overlays like I have, like around my picture frame, the subscription or the subscribers, and the total subs like I have, you have to use a third-party website that sends data to OBS, and then OBS receives data from YouTube and vice versa. So there's a lot of I don't know if you want to say disturbances, but multiple ways of kind of messing things up. But if there's a software that just has their own overlays, does all their in-game chats, that would be so much easier. I guess it would still be a third party because it wouldn't be directly on YouTube. A minute left. Tim said I need to take some time off or take it easy next week. I've had 2 days off in 3 months. I'm just about able to use the TV remote. Man, this is a big learning curve, all of this. I mean, I just started, I guess my first stream was in February, so it's only been a little over a month. Still saving up for a camera, so I don't have to use my laptop camera for everything. All right. Oh wait, I'm not racing this. I just took off like I was fixing to win a race. So I know nothing about this course. I just saw it coming up, signed up for it early in the week, and then created a live stream and haven't thought about it since. We are currently at 56 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. I love having everyone in chat. Even though yesterday I didn't really talk a whole lot. I was pretty focused. Tim, do you mainly do indoor rides, or do you do any outdoor rides as well? Uh-oh, Eric Barnett, give me right on. Maybe he's lurking in the background. I'm going to spend a lot of this time try to stick with the front of the pack, but I already feel both my quads and my hamstrings, so we'll see. 45 miles. This will be like my my long rides recently. I haven't had a whole lot of time to ride this past week. Maybe an hour here, hour there. That's about it. No worries, Tim. Appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy your family time. Now, I think this is only a 3-day event. I think yesterday was the first day, today, and then tomorrow. I was wanting to do one of each course, but it's not up long enough for me to do them. And I haven't seen the steamroller power up in a long time. I don't even remember what it does other than helps on maybe dirt and cobblestone. So after my club ladder race yesterday, I did get to upgrade my tarmac level 2. So I've got, I think 200 miles before level 3. So this will knock off almost a fourth of that. Definitely already some people holding 5 watts, 4.5, 5 watts this whole time. I don't have the legs for that. I honestly told myself I was going to do a nice little zone 2 workout. I know when I first started Zwift, I did almost all my workouts at like 90 RPM. And I used to think that was the best thing, but now sitting at it like 80, that's like my sweet spot. I still don't know what I'm doing though, but learning a day at a time, I guess. And when I actually schedule the stream, I planned on doing the B course, which I think is like 30 miles, 30 something miles. But I looked at my training load for the week and I just didn't have very many miles in me. So I needed to step forward and do the 46 miler. I got some nutrition here. Looks like there's going to be plenty of archways to pick up power-ups. I can't remember the elevation on this because I joined it so late. Let's say it was like 1,600 feet. What is that, like 500 something meters? So I don't know if anyone has been keeping up with some of the best bikes in the game, but the Tron bike is actually one of the best flat horse bikes. I can't remember if that's after all the upgrades or what. The Tarmac SL8, which is the one I'm using, is kind of like your best all-rounder. I still think the Specialized Athos is one of the best climbers. Now, I still don't have the Tron bike. 4 months later. I'm almost there, actually. I just need to do the Alp several times over. I'm going to treat this as not so much of a race as a zone 2 workout. I think I need to just sit back, enjoy the draft. Let everyone else work. It's a long race. I know some people will say this is just a group ride, but when it shows what position you're in out of the total amount of people, it's a race to me. I may not do well in said race, but Oh well. It looks like the hills are pretty spread out. So I may just push all the hills. Take it easy on the flats. And there's not even a whole lot of hills, honestly. How's it going, Max? How you doing? Have you started your gaming YouTube channel yet? If you haven't, I can help you get started. So Max, this is a 46-mile race. It's going to take some time. There's 81 people total, 82 people. This might take an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's just a special weekend only event. And if y'all haven't watched my race from yesterday, y'all should go back and watch. That was probably the most fun I've had in a race and the most competitive. Almost pushed 1200 watts for a dead sprint at the end. And it's on my my live playlist. Honestly, it hasn't been too much crazy power putting out, but I think this hill coming up will separate some people. Probably me. My legs are so dead. 6 miles in, 39 miles to go. This might even be like 2.5 hours. All right, here's the fun hill. Really just wanted to stand. I'm definitely going to need to use every different muscle group to finish this one. Yeah, there's 3 guys in the very front, a minute ahead of everybody. Neil with the right on. One thing that's really helped me during races is after the hills, just keep pushing because everyone else has quit. More times than not, that drops a lot more people. What's up, Eric? How's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. After that club ladder race yesterday, my legs are, really my hamstrings are just done. I think my legs are still getting used to the pulling with the shoes. New muscle memory that needs to be learned. And there's already like 3 guys that are a minute ahead. I did tell myself I was going to do a zone 2 workout today on this course. But something about seeing the placement just told me it was a race, so I haven't let off yet. It is an everybody category, so the 3 people in the front are probably A riders. I've been averaging probably 3.5 watts. Yes, they do, Eric. And this one is the longest one I've done so far. But I'm trying to, for some reason, race it. Even if I get like top 20 in this, I'll be happy. I mean, we're, 8 miles in? My legs, I can just feel them. I woke up, got out of bed, and the first thing I felt were my legs. I was like, oh yeah, zone 2 workout today. Then take Sunday off. That didn't really work the way I wanted it to. But I have not seen the steamroller power up in a long time. Usually it's just arrow, boost, and feather. Every once in a while the anvil. We're about to go zone 1.5. Feeling not great lately. That's how I am right now. I try to keep up with like an average amount of distance, so I can kind of judge, okay, I've been on the bike 7 to 10 hours this week. What should I do this week? How do I feel? So when I got up this morning, I'm only at like 120 miles. Last week I did only like 165. The week before that was like 200 something. I was like, I need to step it up. I just haven't had a lot of time this week. How long are you going to be on the bike today, Eric? This will probably, well, this will be 150 for me, lowest in a while. I'll step back up next week. Probably just an hour. That's how it's been all week for me. I'll get up at 4:15. We've been chasing house maintenance. Yeah, I had to mow this week. Yeah, I'll get up at 4:15. If I can get off the bike by like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, get ready for work, get the kids ready to go. That's plenty of time. But I can't really push it on days I have to work that morning. Today, I don't have to work. My son's sleeping right now. Daughter's at grandparents. You got some time to kill. I definitely don't know how long this will take. Or even if I choose to continue to try to race this by the end of it. So I'm already sitting in a casual ride right now. I say casual, it's been up and down for the majority of it. How many miles? 45? Yeah, it's like 45 point something. We're almost 30 miles or 30 minutes in. So maybe 24-ish miles an hour average. So, yep, right at 2 hours. Unless I decide to go zone 2, then we'll consider that later. What I bet's going to happen is my son's going to wake up halfway through it. I'm going to put him on the bike, tell him to finish it for me. I need to just sit at the back of this graph, chill out. Oh. Are you streaming here in the next 30 minutes? It's usually stream at what, 2? I tried to look yesterday if you had any streams scheduled. I didn't see any. I more or less just wait till I see you on. It says Eric Barnett is Zwifting. I'll check your live stream. I'll do a short one tomorrow and then the TT. That'd be nice. I might actually take tomorrow off. Just no bike, no running. I'll probably still run. I don't know. We'll see. already hurt waking up this morning. Hour and a half cool down. That's my whole workout. Planning on a Century Outdoors with Troy on Monday. That'd be nice. Man, I've really been wanting to bike lately. I just don't know where to ride it. Where I can safely ride it, I should say. We have this intersection. It's called the Star. There's basically 5 major highways that come into each other. Everything else is county roads and back roads. I need to try to at least do a 100-miler on here. I also feel like I need to adjust my seat. $100 in Zwift is brutal. I'll have to find a, oh yeah, Tim, I'm still here. Eric, I'll have to find a pace group and just casually ride it. Do PRL full when there's a group ride. I may have to. The problem is my schedule. Trying to find the time to do a long event like that. I need to do it before summertime because then my kids will be out of school. So all my off days I'll be daddy daycare. You know, one person I haven't seen in a while is Wes. Oh. Excuse me. Tim, did your family already leave you? Eric said you should be able to do 100 under 5 hours with the group. Yeah, man, just the ability to find an hour for me has been a struggle. We got a lot of flats coming up. I need to try to eat some nutrition. One of my favorite things are these Go bars, VPN. Not sponsored, but it's just a light bar. I believe it's 200 calories. Yeah, 200 calories, 36 grams carbs. This will be at least 30, 45 minutes for me. They just came back from a weekend in a fancy hotel. They walk in the door and say, "Hi, Dad. What's for dinner?" The struggles. That's how I feel every day, though. Kids come home from school. "Dad, can I have a snack? What's for dinner?" Something. Can I go outside? It's a big one. I took the kids to the park this morning, Eric. Look at my Strava. Took my kids on a little mile walk at the park. They played on the playground all morning. Oh, these little cheaters are using coffee rides. Oh, 31 miles to go. No kids here. Wife and I didn't want to stop being kids. I had kids and I'm still a kid. My wife loves it. I don't know, guys. Almost 15 miles in. I keep just looking at that 31 miles left. Since the new update on the companion app, so y'all use the training part of it, the status or the training score? I feel like I just skip over it every morning. Like I want to use it, but I paid a lot of money for my watch to have my own training score. It also keeps up with my running, because Zwift training score does not keep up with running also. FYI. I know Eric's getting ready to do a big marathon coming up. Ooh. Running is yup. Tim says I like it. I like stats or data or bar graphs. Oh, I need to stand for a little bit. I I don't know how I feel about it, honestly, the training score. Especially since it doesn't do anything from running. But let's be honest, I've only ran like maybe 6 miles since it came out. At work, we've been trying to incorporate a physical fitness test once a year. So really the only reason I've been running is to try out different things. If God wanted us to run, why did he allow us to invent the wheel? Since that I'm not going against God. That's fun. I feel like I keep getting arrow on cobblestone and cobblestone or steamroller on regular roads. Yeah, still have 30 miles left. I need to quit looking at my distance remaining. That's one bad thing about Zwift. It's just right there in your face. When I go, when I go running, I try not to look at my watch. It beeps every mile, so I know mentally how far I've gone. But here, it's just constant reminder that you still have a long way to go. So there's still like 5 people that are way away from this group. Almost 3 minutes in front. 2 minutes in front. So 2 people at the very front, 3 people behind them. I feel like Tim today taking an effort to get on the bike. If I were to get a bike, I don't know what kind of training I would do on it or what kind of roads. So let's say I were only to do zone 2. What kind of bike would y'all recommend and why? Tim lives in a house full of runners. All I listen to is runners talk. So what you're saying is I need to talk more about running. That way you feel at home. Uh-oh, Eric started Zwifting. Ending stream now. He could actually probably do his live stream and stay in here for a bit. Or come back. Well, he said he was going to do like an hour and a half cooldown. Honestly, you don't train outdoors. You just ride a lot. Yeah, I think it'd just be more casual riding. like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just a Zwifter. No experience on the bike, except for a great fall. And then I got off. The price of bikes are so expensive. I agree. Let's say I just want to get a road bike. Road bike. I do all my intense stuff on Zwift, races on Zwift. Maybe 1,000, 1,500 price range. What kind of market am I looking at? Swift training plan in the off season, maybe the occasional Swift race and workout when the weather is bad. If you weren't looking at racing, I'd probably get a gravel bike. Gravel bikes are more versatile, not as fast as road. They're a company set up endurance style. Yeah. Maybe I should just find some endurance races. I think I would eventually like to do a race on a bike. Or do a duathlon. Do a run bike combo. Texas Stampede 200. I'll have to look into that after this hill. Try to write it down. I don't know why I'm still trying to race this thing. My legs are dead. But that's what I kept saying in my 50Ks. My legs are dead. 15 miles into it. Only halfway done. Still go another 15. Alright. We're at the flat part. Let's see. Create a new notebook. Title Swift Ideas. Alright. Texas Stampede 200. It's in Fredericksburg, 200 miles, 9,000 feet of climbing. Look. I haven't added. Maybe. Well, I wonder if I could just start looking now. It's not like I'm doing anything at all. Oh man, the first thing I'd see is a truck. That seems way more reasonable. A lot easier. What kind of year model would y'all recommend? Or does it matter? Or you did a video about it. So Giant 5 Defy Lux ML road bike, $150. Actually, I should probably figure out what size frame should I get. I'm like right at 6 foot. It'll be like 57, 58. Second-hand bike is always a good choice if you get the right one. You think 56? Okay. I'm gonna trust you. Because I know squat. Alright. I should probably type in bikes. Bikes. Oops. Bikes for sale. They're 5'11" and have two 56 and a 54. Okay. So we got a Specialized Ruby carbon fiber. Oh, 51.5. See, that's gonna be the hard part, is finding that specific size. There's a S-Works Roubaix SL4 58. The road bike. There's a Felt 585 54 centimeter. So no, I'll have to do this later. I keep looking up thinking I'm about to get dropped. First thing, you always look at disc brakes. Honestly, couldn't tell you what that is. Mono disc brakes. So I see people listing as the certain centimeter frame, and then I have other people listing it as like small, medium, large. So what would 56 centimeters be categorized as? Large. Tim, I have 7 bikes. I can't see myself cycling outdoors much anymore. Well, you have size 56. You're from Ireland, though, aren't you? Might be a little difficult. Track Alpha 1000. Road bike, medium. Trek Madone 2014 54. All 54s. All right. Next option then. Ireland isn't going to work. Specialized Tarmac. 58 centimeter. Oh, that's my buddy. This bike's right down the road. He wants $1,200 for it. 58 centimeter. Specialized Tarmac Elite 2015. Shimano 105 2x11. 52 over 36 front. I don't know what any of these numbers mean. You have a Specialized Tarmac and State all road as my 2 main bikes. What's the State all road? I don't think I've ever heard that one. Is that the one you posted in your last century when you're, I'm assuming you're Specialized within the shop? Tarmac is carbon fiber road bike. Oh. The Cannondale, 58 centimeter, had a great condition and probably needs new tires. I'm assuming 58 might be too big for me. The last century was on my 10-year-old cross trip. Oh, that's right. Huh. I mean, it's still going to be a while before I get a bike, but I kind of just want to get an idea first. 54 will be the most popular size. If you're planning on racing or hill climbing, you size down. So a 54 with tires set on the seat post. Now you're getting advanced. I might just get a skateboard, have my dog pull me on a leash. That sounds way better. I'll just say it's a 54-inch with a really high seat. The state all road is about 1400, but they're not fast at all. More of a touring bike. So would that be like more of a long ride bike, or would you still go with a faster bike for an endurance ride? I got fancy with mine. I got wireless shifting and 2 wheel sets. Does it turn into a transformer? If I get a bike, it's gonna be called Optimus Prime. Just a heads up, guys. I want to make sure it's like red and blue with flames all over it too. Canyon Endurance is a great long ride bike. Okay. So really, I just need to figure out what I would ride it for and pick a bike based off that, essentially. I need deep pockets. If I cut holes in my pockets, does that consider to be deep? When I told the bike fitter I rode my tarmac 200 miles, he yelled at you. I'm assuming it's like very dialed in for specific things. But for real, Optimus Prime is definitely going to be the name of the bike, no matter what it is. Unless it's yellow and it's Bumblebee. You need deep pockets too. Oh, I just read that. Maybe I'm just losing my mind now. Hey, 22 miles left, guys. I'm halfway there. I've been on Facebook Marketplace and talking to y'all. I forgot I was even riding. To be fair, I knew it was flat. Here's a 2024 Trek Amanda SL6 3500. Cool. Time flies when the chat's going. It does. When chat's going, Marketplace is opened up. Looking at bikes, realizing how broke I am. Yeah, this Trek Amanda SL6. It's like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like purple, light blue, and blue. Looks pretty sweet. Not for $3,500 though. I might just get a 1-speed Walmart special. Really build some endurance. You weigh too much for a light bike to appeal to you. Your latest Cervelo costs more than my first new car. Oh, well, to be fair, I didn't pay a whole lot for my first car. My thing is, if I'm going to get a bike, I want to make sure I actually ride it. I'll probably just keep riding Zwift until I kind of figure out what I might want to do. Your indoor bike was my most expensive. Are you talking about your Garmin? Garmin Neo NATO 2056. I don't know what it's called. Decepticon bike. It was $3,500 at the time. Not expensive by road bike standards, but expensive for me. Yeah, $3,500 is a lot, especially for an indoor bike. Tim, I agree. My Zwift bike was the best thing ever. Yeah, because you've had that bike for like 2 years, haven't you, Eric? And Zwift Ride just came out last year. It's so nice. I wish it came with a person that rode for you. That would be wonderful. Especially like right now. Oh. October 2022. Hey Tim, what do you like the most about your Zwift ride? And then, what do you like least about it? I mean, I think the thing I like the most about it, it's just ready to go. It's quiet. It's got enough space to put your phone. The Wahoo trainer that comes with it is nice. Well, I guess it depends on which one you get. So, Eric, there are places. So Tyler, which is like 40 minutes from me, does have mountain bike. And I could ride it in neighborhoods, but our town's so small, the neighborhoods are not big enough. Maybe the longest road might be close to a mile, maybe. I would just be turning like everywhere. And there's only 1,400 people in my city. Tim, I love everything about it. There's nothing I dislike. One thing I wish they may have done is added a longer charging cable for the handles. I mean, I'm right next to a power outlet, but I could see where it might be short enough or too short. Especially if you want like a TV in front of you on a stand and a fan. I can see where that would be difficult. Ever since I've had it, I've only had 2 disconnections. And I have no idea why it disconnected on either one. It is very user friendly. I can see where putting it together could have been a chore, especially like me. I've never really dealt with setting up an actual bike. I mean, I have, but not consistently, or to the scale you and Eric probably do. Eric says, have you ever checked Strava heat maps to see where people ride near you? So, I do have a buddy that lives here. He does triathlons, and he does ride his bike on this long county road. And that wouldn't be bad. But I think the speed limit's still like 55, 60 for cars. And it's not a big wide road. I would just be constantly nervous. Honestly, I should just ask him. But that is a good idea. I do need to check the heat maps. I have not done that, to answer your question. Alright, I'm 35 minutes past my last nutrition. I feel pretty good. I think I'm gonna wait maybe another 10 minutes before I have a gel. There's a bigger climb coming up. I don't think it's very large though. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely need to try looking up different races. I think that would help too. Like what might I want to do. And I don't want to use Millville Drive. Looks like the only place people ride. That's the road I'm talking about. So we call that Chicken Feather Road. There, I know there's my buddy that rides it, and maybe a couple other people that ride that same road. And they probably ride it just because of him, or ride with him. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're the place where county roads have multiple names. Makes it really difficult with the fire department. But I've been here long enough that it's not too bad. But yeah, Chicken Feather Road, aka Millville Drive. No, there's no shoulder. It's just 2 lanes. And it's not even a really big road. I'm sure there's someone or some places in like our neighboring cities like Longview. Tyler's the biggest. They have like 100,000 people. But it's a 40-minute drive to get there. Just to get there, not like it's probably on the outskirts of town. By the way, I'm the master of routing and finding roads. There literally are none where you are. That sucks. Yeah. I'm not trying to have an excuse to say like there's nowhere, but there really isn't besides that one sketchy road. That's why I haven't really made it a huge effort to go and buy a bike. But I'm almost at the 50K mark on this one. So when I was training for my ultra marathons, it wasn't such a big deal, but still the city is so small that even the roads are hard to run on. There's a few good roads. And I actually used to ride on the outskirts of town. And if I did that, it was like a 10-mile run. Ooh. I like feeling it. I build up some speed for this downhill. I can see it now, calling on a lightweight carbon. KOM hunting videos. I don't know, man. I'm not very good at climbing hills. I mean, I'm having a hard time at this 30 miles in right now. Oh. That was a hard push just to catch up with these guys. That's the man who takes off at the base of every hill. So, to be fair, those are very small hills. But you are right. I think you were there when I did the power to the portal. And I just took off at the 10% incline. Yeah, I wouldn't really count yesterday because they kind of told me to do it. The only thing they didn't tell me to do at the ladder race was the sprint. Looks like the There's a lot of people riding Kilgore and Longview. So both of those cities are a little sketchy. Not gonna lie. Kilgore's fairly small. They're about the same size as us. Longview's pretty big, but it's sketchy. I'd say Tyler, it's about the same distance. Longview maybe 5-10 minutes closer, but not worth the area. He says, "Oh, about yesterday." Oh, am I in trouble, Eric? If it had been an individual race, I would have said you worked too hard, but it was a team race and your attacks helped them. Yeah. It was definitely not my doing. I definitely had the go ahead. Now they did ask, like, how's everyone feeling? And I would speak up and be like, I'm good, or I'm ready. And they told me to start it. So I did have help there. But I actually felt really good at that race. Sorry guys, I'm being called. They must need something. Take care, Tim. I'll still be here. Swifty Swifter has coached me a bit in the Zwift racing. He would yell at me if my watts per kilogram was more than the winner. Yeah, I was definitely the highest. I will say that. But it's funny because before the race, I was comparing my racing score to everyone else. And I think I'm like right at 452. Everyone else was 550, 650, mainly 600 range. So I pushed higher. But it's probably just because they're, I don't know. These tactics are so good. You can average less and still win. Those shoes gave you a huge boost. They really did. From 800 and like 40 something watts in tennis shoes to, I think yesterday was 1185. I mean, I didn't even hit 1100 because I got the achievement at the end of that race for the 1100. 1100 watts is no joke. Yeah, but I felt good doing it. I mean, it probably didn't look like I felt good, but I didn't feel any like discomfort as far as knee pain pushing that hard. I mainly felt it in my hamstrings, which is probably a good thing, meaning that I'm pulling the right way. I'm adding more weapons to my arsenal. All right, now I'm trying to add distance. This is brutal, man. Not that it's that brutal, but I haven't done this in a minute. At this speed. Now we could do a zone 2, 50K, get off and enjoy my morning. But at this speed, so distance is easy, just ride and don't stop. Oh, got you to stand a bit on the climbs. Yes, you did. Like, I need to stand right now because my butt hurts. I didn't adjust my camera either. Pushing too hard here. I just want to get on the bottom. Yeah, I used to not stand on my sprint. But I think it's mainly because I didn't have any grip if I stood. Oh, what's up, Norwegian Watts? Let's go, bro. Cobble's got nothing on you, man. Yeah. Oh no, it's kicking my butt. How far ahead is the front? 6.5 minutes. I don't think I'm catching up. Mentally, when I started this race, I was not there. I'm still not there, but I'm pushing through. I mean, I'm three quarters of the way done, so I can't just up and quit now. Yeah. But this is it's not a categorized race, so I figured there'd be several people in front of me. It's a A, B, C, D, E. Not really. Norwegian Watts. I think there's like 4 or 5 people in front. But they were pushing like 4.5, 5 watts at the beginning and just held it. Like right now, one of them is pushing 5. So I know they're A riders. Oh. Yeah, if I can just get past these 12 more miles, I'll be good. There's only been 1,000 feet of elevation, so it hasn't been terrible. There's been worse on shorter rides. It's really a flat course. These guys that are doing these sprint runs are crazy. Oh. I'll be so ready to get off the bike for this. I always say with distance, I don't have grit or discipline. I just weaponize my stubbornness. I'm very stubborn. Can't wait to see the Paris. I don't know how to say that. Tomorrow. You watching it tomorrow? I would like to. I don't think I've actually ever watched a race. But that would be something I would like to watch just to get into. Can't stop, won't stop. You know, I do have this wonderful coffee stop right here. Cycling isn't popular in the US, hard to find. No, I feel like triathlons and duathlons are, but not just straight biking. Or Ironmans. Paris-Roubaix. Got it. Thank you for dumbing it down for me. You're the best. Paris-Roubaix. I don't know, Eric, if you were doing the croissant route, I was just doing like a solo ride by myself, and I just kept saying croissant like the whole time. You can translate European to American. Perfect. Oh. Someone just said can't stop, won't stop. Want to say something? Here. Can't breathe, won't breathe. Oh, I'm in front. Your French imitation is highly offensive and not suitable for public consumption. Someone said we are making great time. I don't even know time for this route, honestly. Can time stop now? Oh. I probably am pushing way too hard though. I'm just so used to. I'm just competitive, I guess. Are you streaming right now? Oh wait, no, you said you weren't. Use the draft easier that way. Yeah. I don't know if I just haven't got used to not being in front or what. I just feel like I'm gonna lose if someone passes me. I don't know if it's a mental thing. Definitely have to get over that. Okay. I will. Starting now. Alright, who wants to pass me? I need your draft. You get yelled at for going off the front. One thing I should have done is turn my fan up. Oh. All right, there's my hour and a half nutrition. What kind of fan do you have? One that turns on and spins, honestly. Nothing fancy. Have I tried the tiny races yet? Yes, I have. I've only done maybe 2 sets of those races. I mean, I've done all 4, but I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just saw this group ride. I've never done it before, so yes. The tiny races are not my favorite. And you're doing great on your YouTube channel. Only posted 1 month and already streaming and stuff. Well done, Colin. Hope you don't mind me promoting the channel on my Discord. Heck yeah, man. I would love that and appreciate it. I watched y'all's you and Ryan race. Was it last Saturday? That was actually really fun to watch. I didn't say anything because I was actually working. But that was fun to watch. So I just joined. Well, Eric knows about this, but I just joined a team. It's called the Coalition, and it's taken me like a week and a half to actually join the team because they have such a long process. Like I had to do a about me bio, a weigh-in video, a height video. I had to wait for team availability because this Coalition is like the main name, but they have so many teams within the Coalition. Oh, really? You've got members in our Discord who are Coalition dudes? That's cool. I really don't know, but maybe 3 or 4 people. Well, really just the 4 guys that I rode with on my club ladder yesterday. Because they're part of like our own individual team within Coalition. But if you haven't seen my club ladder sprint yesterday, I did a live stream on it. It was pretty insane. My coach, Eric Barnett, helped me achieve almost 1,200 watts. But it's almost time to pay him for his monthly dues. It really was a great race. Tim kept saying he could feel the energy, but I was really having a good time. It was so much fun. Now this race sucks. It's not even a race, it's a group ride. Haha, my coaching consisted of telling you to get cycling shoes. You took it from there. Hey, that's a big step though. You've also been helping me, like you were saying earlier, when to stand on hills. Use different parts of the body. Like I'm about to stand here in a minute on these little up and downs. I'm just used to running, where you just go out and run. There's not really a huge strategy. I mean, honestly, I'm an awful runner. I can run far, but speed is not my forte. I did run a 640 mile last week. My Best distance running. The furthest I've ran is the 50K. It was before we had our second child. And once I had the second child, I kind of took more time home because the training walk for running those distances is a lot. But I think my fastest time for the 50K was maybe 5 hours, 20 something minutes, 5 hours 30. Posted the live stream now on my Discord. Hopefully, if you will pop on, I appreciate it, man. That means a lot to me. It really does. Eric's helped promote me as well. And I try to promote y'all as much as I can, even though you don't really need it. Y'all are awesome. Eric said I did a track and cross country in high school. Mile was my best event. You know, ironically, I ran the 400, 800, 1200, and 1600 in track. And the 800 was my best. Cross country, I think my best mile or my best 5K was maybe 18 minutes. I think that was 28 years ago. Uh-oh. Norwegian Watts gang's here. Oh man, if you could do 50K, you can be an endurance cyclist. Oh yeah, it's definitely just a mental. What's up, Lakog? Sorry if I butchered that. Eric did 800, 4x800. I'm assuming 800 relays. 1600 long jump. Ooh, I've never done long jump. I would have sucked at that. Relay, okay. I figured. I would have probably done really well if I did the 800 relay. So the only time I did the 800 was in the district meet, but I wasn't a part of the district roster. But I placed, I want to say, 3rd in the district. But since I wasn't on the roster, I couldn't go to regionals. But I never came close in anything else. .400 wasn't bad. I'm just not that fast. Norwegian Walk Gang, think you're awesome. Appreciate it, Noah. The whole Zwift community is awesome, honestly. Everyone's really in it for the other person instead of for self. Ooh. Our 4x8 was hampered by our small high school. Not enough people, so our 4th guy held us back. That sucks. So my freshman, sophomore year, I was at a school with 2,500 people. And then my junior and senior year, I went from 2,500 to about 250. Norwegian said, we know you win your group. No pressure, sir. Oh, there's pressure. Lots of pressure. I really feel that club ladder race I did yesterday. Oh. That was my high school, graduated with 68 people. Yeah. What's funny is our band actually have maybe a little more people than my whole class. Just compromise of everyone from freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. There's like 200 something people in band. I was never in band. I did play the French horn for a little bit, but quit. Whew. Hey, buddy. My son just woke up. Got 5 miles left. Yes, sir, I'm almost done. Yeah, you can have some goldfish. My son wakes up and he's ready to eat. One year I did football, cross country, and marching band. Same season. They were hurting for people. Yeah, our varsity football team, during halftime, a lot of the guys would, instead of going in for their halftime, they would just join the band and then come back out on the field. That's it. There you go, buddy. If you hear me in the remote, I'll turn the TV on. Oh, my legs. There you go. You want to watch Mickey Mouse? Okay. Occasionally I leave after a cross-country meet to play JV football. Ugh, that's too much for me. Oh, let me get Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on TV. What's that smell? Is there a breakaway me and Eric smell? I don't know, man. I'm tired. I mean, I'm pushing my zone 3 at heart rate of 175. I would love to. You say you're joking, but Eric knows it. Eric, you're not joking. You keep trying to have me do radio tower after everything. Watch this race from yesterday. I'll still be there. Dude, that race yesterday was spicy. A lot of fun, though. No, it says do it. Oh. There's free cake at the radio tower. For some reason, I feel like everyone says that. This is the month you do double Alp. You should. I need to do a single Alp this month. I think I'm having a rest day tomorrow, though. Yeah, there's guys hitting 10 watts per kilo right now. Whew. I don't know if y'all can see my face. I'm red. The cake is a lie. Here, I done that. It sucked. We're in the part of the race where everyone just kicked it up a notch. I feel like I haven't recovered yet. That's when I know I need a rest day. My heart rate just stays at 170. Let's be honest, I've been talking a lot of this. And I rarely talked yesterday at the club ladder race. You do a double, Eric. I gotta do 3 times. That's the game. Oh, he's calling you out, Eric. Yeah, Eric, at like mile 30, actually 30 miles to go, I was already like, uh-oh. We could have played bingo. And if you do 2, Eric, and he does 3, I have to do 1. Where's the undo chat button? Uh-oh. Taking his words back. 150 miles. That's actually pretty on the low end for me this week. Well, maybe not too bad because I did 160 something yesterday or last week. Nobody said he had to ride it fast. He's not wrong. Oh. 2 miles left. I'm trying to sit back and recover. Oh. You know, yesterday's race was hard, but this 45-mile race is not easy. Never done it past nice, easy 45-minute zone 2. Oh. I wish I was in zone 0 right now. Hey, dude. I'm almost done. My son's like, are you done yet? This coffee stopped the rest. No. I'm this far into it. Without one. Just kidding. Nah. Oh, I can't even do it. Nope. Can't even do it. Oh, man. Only a mile left. I really don't have a sprint in my legs right now. My heart rate can't even go below 170. Thank you, sir. I'm pretty happy with my average for as long as this was. See, Eric, we thought it was going to be 2 hours. I'm under 2 hours. Norwegian Watts with the ride on. Oh. All right, I got 0.9 left. I might try something at like 800 feet. I don't know. I tried to stand earlier and it was not good. These guys are fixing to push. Yeah, I'm cooking right now. One thing I really wish I had was an ice bath. Just jump into it, especially after something like this. These guys said, let's have some fun. I'm not having fun anymore. So much improvement since I've seen you at the start of the year. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, these guys are already pushing. Just moved to Norway when we opened windows to recover. Guys are pushing. I don't have the legs. Maybe 800 feet. That's all I got. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Golly. Oh, yeah. Oh. Y'all are jerks. Oh, yeah. No, y'all are really awesome. I appreciate every single one of y'all jumping in and pushing me each and every month, each and every day, really. Camille, Noah, Norwegian, Eric, if I missed your name, I'm sorry, but I really do appreciate everybody. I'm gonna take a couple miles just to cool down the legs, but take care. I might go cry a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna cry a little bit. My son's asking why I'm gonna cry. All right, guys. Y'all take care and ride on.